Namaste. How's it going? Tongue exercises are beneficial to promote the functions of our autonomic nervous system. Yeah, things that we do not have control of, such as breathing, heartbeat, production of hormones, yeah, digestion, elimination, yeah, as well as the functions of our reproductive system, yeah, our sleep and wake cycles, yeah, involuntary movement of the body, the flight and the fight defenses, and other things we do not have control of. Yeah, why so? The muscles attached to the tongue, especially the bottom, the muscles responsible for moving the tongue upwards, yeah, to meet the hard palate, they are directly connected to the vagus nerve. And then the vagus nerve is influential, yeah, in the functions of our parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxing part of us. It's the opposite of the sympathetic, the active ones. Okay. So tongue exercises and hatha yoga is full of them. Yeah, and I will just be mentioning 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, and then the first 3 or 4, they're very doable and could be practiced by all. The first is the Nabhu Mudra, where we allow the surface of the tongue to lightly touch the hard palate and perform a gentle suction to the back while performing your natural breath or your Ujjayi pranayama, or you can even do your Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, and the other pranayamas you practice, yeah, in conjunction with the Nabha Mudra. And then just exhale the breath out. Okay. Yeah, another, yeah, is the Simhasa, the Simhasana pranayama, or the lion's breath. And then there are variations, but I prefer the gentle one, where we perform the Nabha Mudra first, inhale, and as we exhale, let the tongue, the mouth relax. And then you move the tongue gently in a zigzag motion. Okay, while the eyes are looking up between the eyebrows with your eyes closed or half open. Okay. Another doable technique is the Talabya Kriya, where we flick or pluck the tongue rhythmically inside the mouth. Okay. Mantra is also one of them, yeah, because we utilize the tongue in saying those words over and over again. Good. Rubbing of the tongue around the mouth. And I've given lessons about this after your pranayama or even before your pranayama, during your asana, if you feel blockages clogging the neck and the shoulders. Just rubbing, and then like you're collecting the forces there, and then you swallow. And that's also beneficial to loosen the stagnation clogging your neck and the shoulders. And it clears the brain as well. Okay. But of course, the most potent of all, the most powerful of all is the Kachari Mudra, where the tongue goes to the back of the uvula. Yeah, and because that one, you really encourage that bottom of the tongue, the muscles there to do the work of curling the tongue backwards. But it's not for everyone, of course. The 4 stated ones, the previous ones, you can practice them. And then when do we practice? You may practice them free of asana after waking up in the morning. Just rinse your mouth and do your tongue exercises before your pranayama, before your prayer, if you're doing your mantra. During asana, if you feel stagnation blocking your inner body, practice them before your meditation. Yeah, even during your work. Yeah, in a normal situation, you can practice them to alleviate the tension of the body and your brain. But of course, these are only adjunctive techniques. Yeah, they will work provided you look after your health. You look after your lifestyle, your diet, preservation of energy, reduction of mental stress, no smoking, and then limit your consumption of alcohol, those things. Yeah. And then limit, of course, your time browsing your social media because just looking down there really strains the brain. So those things that are expected of us, yeah, not just as practitioners of yoga, but also as human beings. Protect our health, yeah, look after our health by exercising, relaxing, those things. Yeah, when we combine them all together with the yoga and then the other techniques attached to it, yeah, we promote our health and we promote our well-being as well. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Namaste. Bye bye.